What's up, y'all? It's Friday. We made it the weekend. Speed Promotions has 100,000 to win. Small tire. They've got 63 cars. Now, originally, I know they said there was over 100 cars entered, and there was, but people drop out and change their mind and do all kinds of things. So they got 63 cars. They're gonna do them. They're gonna run all first round tonight. This Friday. They're at Beech Bend. I don't know if I said that. Beech Bend, Bowling Green, Kentucky. They are going to run them in groups. So groups of 8. So that's how I'm going to show the list of who has who as that goes, because the list is, like I say, it's 63 cars. So the list is too long. So I'm going to just show you the first 8, and then we'll show the runs, and then we'll do the next 8. All right, here goes the first set of 8. Tristan Begley versus Jeremy Kiefer. Brandon Phillips versus Jimmy Dale. Jimmy Dale's driving Ryan Tolley's car. That's Shelby Lynn's boyfriend. It's that blue Nova. Anyway, you'll see Axeman versus Junkyard Stewed, which is going to be good and loud. Disco Dean versus Luke Kiesler. Kai Kelly versus Kurt Thornton. Tony V versus Shelby Lynn. Ryan Hendrickson versus Bill Lutz. And then Brian Hedeke versus Jim Regan.
Tristan Begley gets the win. Has the pedal. Oh, Pedal Fest. Brandon Phillips gets the win in the Pedal Fest. Jimmy Dale was out in front, and that car got all the way sideways. It's a drag race, and it's the Junkyard Stewed. Oh my gosh, Larry Roach was out in front, but the Junkyard Studebaker with the drive-by.
Jesse, what's wrong with it? Corrupt file.
Luke Kessler has put Disco Dean on a 2-minute clock. So Luke Kessler patiently waiting as he sits in the passenger seat of his car. And Disco Dean gets the win. Dean, after all that. Guy Kelly over here purging the nitrous down, says he's ready to go. About to put this bad boy in low gear. In this first round. Oh, that's a drag race. Kai has to pedal. And that's all it takes. Memphis Reigns gets the win. Oh, both cars have to pedal, but Shelby Lynn gets the win up against the wall in the marbles. And Bill Lutz able to stay out in front, and you heard him pedal. Little Gangsters first round to the staging lane. Little Gangsters first round to the staging lane. And Brian Godecki going to get the win. Oh, Little Pickle, nice job.
All right, that round was good. Junkyard Stewed and Axeman was awesome. The guy that was running disco was driving from the passenger side. Memphis Reigns takes out Kai Kelly. Anyway, here we go. The next one. Joe Williams versus Justin Reed. Tom Rackford versus Isaac Preston. James Daniels versus Boost 12. Brian Britt versus Beater Bomb. Trevor Jordan versus Chris Rankin. Ryan Martin versus The Landlord. I don't know who that is. Al Gonzalez versus Rocky Harold. And then Tyler Donald versus Vino.
And Justin Reed right down Broadway. Nice pass there for him. And Isaac Preston takes the win. That was a good race right there. Todd Rockford out in front, but Isaac Preston had to engage the slingshot and come around him on the big end. And James Daniels gets the win. No boost for Boost 12. Oh, Beater Bomb's out of there. And he will get the win. Beater Bomb, nice pass. That car was out like a rocket. And Chris Rankin looked like he was out in front by the 60 and never looked back. That's a drag race, but it's going to be Ryan Martin on the other end. John Scally could not make up the ground on the top end. Oh, it's a pedal fest. Oh, in the right lane, Rocky Harold gets the win. Oh, nice pass there for Tyler Dommel, right down through there. Nice pass. Right down through there.
All right, that was some pretty good ones too. Boost 12 with no boost, and that was kind of shocking to see. And then Ryan Martin and the John Scally. And let me apologize for the names on the list to begin with. Some of them were wrong on this actual sheet that I got typed up. I got them straight off the internet. Anything you see on the internet, you know it's got to be true. Anyway, I fixed them all above the videos, but the list was kind of wrong, but now it should be right. So we got the next group is Turbo John versus Bobby Nash. B-Rad versus Charlie Brown. Scott Taylor versus Todd Spears. They came all that way to run each other. Ryan Mitchell versus Zach Jones. Larry Larson versus Ryan Gibson. Richie Stein versus Murder Nova. Phil Hines versus Logan Duval. And then Adam Preston versus Daniel. I'm not even going to try to say his name, but it's that green Mustang that is fast.
Who's going to get there? Bobby Nash. Nice job, Bobby Nash. Gets there. B-Rad, nice pass for. win. All right, here we go. Both are in. Wow, Ryan Mitchell has issues here in the left lane. Oh, Larry has to pedal. Oh, and Larry barely gets the win, had to pedal, lost. Here we go. And Richie Stein goes red, gives the win to Murder Nova. Murder Nova pedaled several times out there. Phil Hines has to pedal. Logan Duvall will roll on down there and take the win. Phil Hines looked like he might have been out on him, but then had to pedal. Coach going up. Here we go. Oh, and the Pashars get the win. Daniel Pashar gets around Adam Preston.
That group had some tough runs in there. Bobby Nash, he's from around here. I was proud to see him get that win. Like Charlie Brown and B-Rad was a heck of a race. And Scott Taylor and Todd Spears. At nighttime, the slow-mo don't do worth of nothing. Or I tried to do the slow-mo for them, but it was just a blur going past. Ryan Mitchell having problems. That was a big upset. Larry Larson was no shock that he took the win. Murder Nova, that Daniel Pashar, I heard Boosted say it's the only reason I know. Next group, Jimmy Summers versus Jeff Lutz. Dominator in the Bumblebee car with a big old blower sticking out versus Jimmy Mayo. Scott Lowry versus Jamie Van Cleef. Kelly Jones, which is from around here too, versus Luke Shivers. Jay Thompson versus Jerry Bird. Kyle Canyon versus Roy Reynolds. Maybe that's how you say it. Brent Austin versus Dave Atkins. And then Daddy Dave got the bye, and I showed it earlier. He just went on and ran that. So, here we go.
Jeff Lutz is ready. Top bulb lid. Here comes Jimmy Summers. Group 4 starts right now. Oh, Jimmy Summers spins. Jeff Lutz making a pass. And it'll be Jeff Lutz gets the win. Wow. Jimmy Summers had him. Lost the tire. Jeff Lutz left pretty lazy. Well, Jimmy Mayo gets the win. Joe Woods makes a full pass but leaves about 5 seconds too late. All right, Cam Van Cleef is in the top bulb. Here comes Scott Lowry. Oh, and Scott Lowry's out of there. Jamie Van Cleef has to pedal, and that is going to be all she wrote. Scott Lowry, nice job there. Oh, here comes Kelly. It's going to be Kelly Jones with a nice pass there. Luke Shivers' car makes a move towards the center. All right, Jerry Bird in the top bulb here. Comes Jay. And Jerry Bird's going to get the win. Tough break there. Tough break there for Jay Thompson as he bumps past the tree, gets the auto red. And Kyle Cannon going to get the win, loses the tire right past the 330, but gathers it back up and takes the win. Here we go, last pair of small tire. Oh, that's a drag race. Brent Austin has to get out of it. And it will be Dave Atkins with the win. Wow.
All right, y'all, that is a wrap for Friday night first round. Tomorrow they will crank it back up, finish it out. It's like 32 cars left now. So I'll be back to do the recap. Y'all leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. You know I love them. Come back and check on me tomorrow. See you then. Bye.